Slippery, won't excuse me, please me. I'm up, oh believe me, believe me. Yeah.
Okay. What's good? It's been a little while since I made my last video. I am in Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm headed to Gary, Indiana. And yeah, that's Fresh. She's a little dark right now, can't really see her. It's about 4 in the morning. I'm going to be headed through Chicago, Illinois in the morning. And it's raining, so that's fun. I'm still...
In 2 miles, turn right.
Okay. I'm still with the same company I was with in the last video. Excuse me if I sound a little tired. I just woke up. It is 4:13 in the morning. Well, actually, it's not 4:13. It's 3:11. Yeah, it's 3:11, so it's early. And I'm tired, but the show must go on. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be a big adult with responsibilities, and you gotta go and take care of business. So right now, I got a delivery I just picked up yesterday. It was a relay in Appleton, the terminal we have, and I'm taking it to my other terminal in Gary, Indiana, and then I'm picking up a load that's in Gary, Indiana, and I'm taking it to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Oshkosh bagosh. But yeah, I'm still with the same company. I have not went into leasing yet. I'm looking into all my options, whether I want to go into leasing or if I want to be, whether I want to be, I had an itch on my forehead and my brain wouldn't let me know where my forehead was. Or if I want to be a diesel tanker for like Loves or a Pilot Flying J, something like that.
In 1 mile, turn right.
I've been looking into that because I could be home daily making the same amount that I'm making now. And if I could do that, I mean, that's a win. You know, who the hell wouldn't want to be home every day and still make, you know, over $1,000 a week? Like, come on now, that's a no-brainer. But if I would go lease, you know, I'm seeing $2,500, you know, like guaranteed. Of course, I got to get that shit in writing because you're not gonna lie to me. But $2,500 to $3,500 net that you're bringing home, and you're making $7,500 to $8,000 a week gross. Of course, you're not keeping that. You got to pay for the truck payment. You got to pay for fuel. You got to pay for the insurance. You got to pay for maintenance. A bunch of different escrows. You know, stuff like that. Retirement. You know, all that gets taken out. I'm like, damn, $5,000 worth of fucking. Sorry, I try not to swear with the hard F word, but
In 3/10 of a mile, turn right.
that's how you know I'm very emotional about my money. But yeah, that's where we're at currently, trying to figure some shit out. But at the moment I'm content, so I haven't done anything. I haven't pulled the trigger. But I'm almost done with my contract with
Turn right.
Rail. If you guys didn't know, I work for Rail. R-O-E-H-L. That's how you spell rail, not R-A-I-L. However else dirtbags spell it. That's how you spell it, R-O-E-H-L. I like the company. When I was in reefer, and for those of you that don't know, reefer is like a refrigerated trailer. So I hauled like food and temperature sensitive stuff. When I was in reefer, it was not as good for me. I did a lot of sitting in docks, and I didn't get a whole lot of miles because I couldn't, because my 14-hour clock would be wasted because I sit in a dock for 9 hours. And, there's all like, it feels like it's all strict appointment times. So that's no fun. I mean, like, there's no windows on anything. So, and it seemed like, I don't know if it was just like my dispatch, but everything would be very tight, and they would call me and warn me, hey, they'd be like, hey Jordan, the load that we just pre-planned you on, it has a very tight schedule. I'm like, no one wants to hear that every single time they get a load. Like, come on, like, why are you planning me so tight? Like, I had conversations with them about it, and I'm like, not everything goes like in one ear and out the other, and you get into traffic because they're sending you through the Chicago Loop all the time, which is where I'm going through now. Not right now, I'm still in Appleton, but I'll be going through there in about 200 miles. But they literally would send you to the places that have the most traffic, like Indianapolis, Minneapolis, Chicago, New York, going over the George Washington freaking bridge, like sending you through places that have so much traffic. Cleveland, like Buffalo, they send you through all these places that have all this traffic. Philadelphia, I'm gonna keep naming them too. Dayton, what else? There's some places in Texas, Arlington, what else? There's more places, but it's like St. Louis, like all the busy places, they send you, and then you get into traffic, you call them to let them know, hey, I'm in traffic, it's gonna push me back. And they act like this is like new information, that there's traffic in these places. And they blame you for poor planning when there's nothing you can do about it. I'm like, man, forget this. So I went to van, which is where I'm in now, which is just a regular trailer that has no refrigerated unit on it. So I haul like dry goods. So that's what I'm doing now. And I thoroughly enjoy it, and it saved my employment here because I was going to quit. Because my fleet manager, which is basically like my upper command, she was very unempathetic, and she did not understand. Like, she really didn't understand. I don't think she was a driver beforehand. So she's looking on Google Maps, and she's like, oh, it looks like you should be there by whatever. And I'm like, I'm driving a truck. I'm like, I can't do 65 the whole way. I'm like, yeah, getting pissed off thinking about it. I had to get the hell away from her ass. She's still with the company, but I'm not working under her anymore. I got 2 new fleet managers, and they're freaking fantastic. So that's how I know it's not the company, it's just who you're working with under the company. If you're not comfortable, you gotta go ahead and make yourself comfortable. That's my saying. So I went ahead and I switched fleets. I got into a fleet that I'm picking up a trailer, dropping off a trailer, picking up a trailer, dropping off a trailer. It feels like I'm always moving. Like, I average like 2,000 miles a week, which isn't great. But with the current state of the market, I'm like, all right, 2,000 to 2,700 miles. I'm like, that's not bad. I'll take it. You know, that's about $1,000 paycheck, but preferably I'd like 3,000 miles. I've had 3,500 mile week before. That was fantastic. I wish I could keep getting those, but you know, gotta take what you're given, I guess. I mean, when they give me runs, you know, I run the hell out of them, you know. Like, they even said that they can tell I'm making an effort, so, and they appreciate the hell out of it because I make it easy on them. I'm like, I appreciate that. You know, it's good when you're actually acknowledged and they recognize your work ethic, you know, because I have a strong work ethic. But yeah, that's what's going on so far. I'm looking into getting a new car. Like, I'm in the same position where I was in the last video. How I said I wanted a new car. You know, I wanted a new car. Well, now I need a new car because my power steering went out, and the power steering in my car is all electric, so there's no pump. You know, like there's no fuel reservoir. There's no power steering reservoir to put fluid in it. It's all electric. So I'm like, when shit that's electric starts going out on your car, that's a bad sign. Need to change that. Damn warm air was flying right in my eyes, drying them out. But when the electrical start going out in your car, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. So, and my starter is weak, so I need to jump it, like, if it sits for more than 2 days. And I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I'm like, man, I ain't even gonna be doing all this shit. I mean, it's a 2011 Ford Fusion, so I'm like, man, it's time for upgrade. Time for upgrade. So I'm looking at Chargers and Challengers. I want a V8 version. I don't care if it's an RT Scat Pack or a Hellcat. Whatever I can afford to get and live leisurely and not have to drive my semi truck just to make my car payment. Sorry, I don't want to live in the truck just to pay for a car. You know, like if my car note is like $1,000 and then insurance is gonna be like $250 to $300. I'm like, that's expensive. And then gas isn't the cheapest right now. It's like, what, almost $4? So hell nah. You can kick rocks and eat dirt. I ain't doing that. I don't like sand. As my role model Anakin Skywalker, I gotta go ahead and just let him know I don't like sand. But there's Freya. I don't know if you can see. She's up there, over there, upside down and shit, taking a nap. We turned that off, so I ain't waking her ass up. I can't do that now, cause I hate it when she wake me up. So I gotta go ahead and let her sleep. She been real good. She just got over her heat cycle, so that's fun. She was leaking everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like, my baby. Like, no. She a full-blown woman now. Yeah, that was hard for me to come to terms with, that she's growing up. Because I like her as just a little puppy. You know, she's 11 months right now. She'll be a year May 21st. So, yeah, there's that. That's her birthday, May 21st. That's when she was born. I've had this girl, what, 9.5 months, maybe, around that. And she has changed my life, made me happy. She takes the stress away most days. Some days she brings the stress when she's acting a fool. But you gotta accept it. I mean, she didn't go out and find me. I went out and found her. So that's not fair for me to be upset that she has her own personality. Like, she piddles, and that pisses me off so bad. Like, out of excitement or out of anxiety, in certain situations, she'll pee a little bit, and I'm like, what the hell? And she'll be all like weird about it. Like, she'll like shy down, like she'll be real shy, and she'll drop, like, she'll like get real close to the ground, and you just hear a little bit of piddles, and I'm like, no. I'm like, Freya, what the hell? And now I gotta clean it, so that's why she's not allowed on the carpet at my house, because I ain't cleaning up no piddles on carpet. You know how hard it is to clean up liquid in carpet? I'm like, man, you never fully get it. So it's like, nah, she stays on the linoleum, and I have her own little space. She has all of her toys there. She has a cage that's always open. It's a big cage. It's a Kong cage. And that's her safe space. She has a therapeutic bed in there, and she'll lay in there. And when she's overstimulated by a situation, she'll waddle her little butt into her cage, and she's good. She'll just lay down. And I told everybody, when she goes in her cage, you leave her ass alone, because she's trying to decompress. She's trying to relieve the anxiety of the situation, you know. So if you follow her to her safe space and you don't give her any like relief from the anxiety, she's gonna pee. So I'm like, I tell everybody, leave her ass alone. Okay, I need to go here. That's the scale I was looking at. I almost passed it. I need to scale this load. I almost forgot. Look, I'm over here talking. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all almost made me miss my damn turn. I would have been pissed. And every single one of y'all, it would have been y'all fault. Would have been your fault. There's a dirt bag. Okay, never mind. He turned. Damn, get some traction. Acting like it's icy out here. Better get that shit going. Better get that shit going. I don't think that's a turning lane. I can't see it. No, that's a damn shoulder. Where the damn entrance? Is that the truck entrance too? Yes, it is. Oh, it's a quickie trippy. I love quick trips. No, I really do though. I really love quick trips. They got the good food and the good and all, everything good and everything like that. Come on over, brother. Go ahead and get going with them bright ass lights, so I can go ahead and weigh this load. I'm gonna weigh this, and then I'm probably gonna go inside and get something, because I actually am hungry. I'll get something to eat real quick for the road. There it is. Let's get all up on it, just like that, and get over. And all right, and I'm gonna scale, and then I will be back once I get the food and everything, and I probably eat, and then I'm gonna head back out on the road, and you gonna see that.